Man, my car just got broken into. Look at this. Look at all this glass sitting on the floor. Look at this. Look at this. I'm stepping on glass right now. Ain't this nice? Dang. All over there. You see that? That's crazy. Unfortunately, I thought Washington was like a safe. I didn't know this was some San Francisco state. What in the world? Everybody, I'm gonna cover my whole thing with tape. See if this works out. I got my cops on my side over there, and then they got some footage that they'll get to me. So we'll see how it goes. We'll update it as we go. I'm gonna get some gloves on and do this. It's progress on our makeshift window. Ain't this a beautiful window right here? Look at this. Wow. And look, mostly clean, lots of shards, so we're gonna cut ourselves, obviously, on some glass shards. Hopefully we didn't inhale anything so our throats don't get absolutely demolished, but yeah, still a bunch of glass on the floor. All right, update. What up, babe? We got it. Oh, obviously, well, you can't see it, but it's completely duct taped. Yeah, we did X method.
I closed it and then it was everything shattered.
Here's a continuation of the vlog. Got some coins off of, oh yeah, she got some coins, some for the vacuum. I cleaned out most of it. There's still a lot of glass particles. You can see some more right here. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you can see the shining on camera.
With the heavy.
Yeah, but this is our little glass or duct taped window got going on. Some of the spots are kind of hard to get in there, and you can kind of like see all the glass in there. We've got some news on the through text message of who did it. Yeah, this is some crazy stuff. From the video clips we got, we go into the store, and then this red Fiat comes by. We are parked right over there. This guy in the white hoodie comes by, looks around in our car, scopes out the place. He has the red Fiat parked right next to us. He looks around, and then at 6:37, he hit this clip. We had a backpack in this. We just came back from the airport. Had an iPad and all of her belongings in there. Thankfully, she had her passport and whatnot. And if you notice, you can see the red Fiat fly away.
It was 9 a.m. when I woke up.
Okay.
I checked my phone. I see, oh my god, 4 a.m. iPad was last seen. I stalked the location and we get it at...
In Burien.
And then we say, oh my god, send the units.
The cops say that the iPad is on the move. And they were like, okay, yeah, we'll meet you there. Get over to Kent. We're outside the apartment. Detective was like, well, are we just gonna go on and knock on random doors? They didn't decide to come. We were already in next to the apartment, so we're like, well, we might as well go in. Drive my car right outside the door of the apartment. And then I go on the doorstep. Should I start knocking around? And then right as I was about to start knocking around, this guy comes out. Middle-aged, 40-year-old Asian guy comes out with 2 iPads in his hand. I ask the guy, hey man, do you by chance, like, know if an iPad is here? I, like, lost it. And he was like, no, maybe the guy next door has it. And then, like, he was looking away, he was looking down. And then he left, and I was like, well, shoot, I guess it wasn't him.
Saw him walk out and holding the iPads, and homie was walking sus AF, And I was like, oh my god, that's him, that's him. I honk, 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 honk. To get you back. And then I'm like, that's him. That's my iPad. I checked my phone again, and it said it was on the move right as he left. And I said, oh my god, that is the guy.
So I was already in disbelief. I left sticky notes on all the people's doors, and then I left feeling sad because I couldn't get her iPad back. We get to a restaurant, like, alright, let's go eat a nice dinner.
And I find it at this place, Northwest Device Repair, the location tracking. Because he probably knew that was us,
Yeah.
and got freaked out, tried to get the tracking off.
So we call up repair shop. Mr. Miguel answers. He was like, how's it going? I was like, hey, did you by chance see an Asian guy with an iPad? He was like,
About 6 feet, wearing this shirt, this top.
yeah, so they confirmed that the Asian guy was at the store. This just made sense because the iPad was tracking that location, and then eventually we saw the location come back to the apartment.
Dun dun dun, we have our victim. Wait, he's not a victim! We have our criminal!
So we call up the detective once again, and he was like researching. He didn't believe us. He was like, how much was the iPad even worth? Like, is it worth it? I don't even know.
Hell yeah, bruh.
So he comes onto the scene. He knocks on the door. We gave him the license plate, the information, and everything.
Mind you, we were also waiting out there for a whole ass hour.
He gets up to the door. He's talking to them.
We get a call asking for the serial number. And so he says that they found the iPad, they caught the guy, and if we're still in the area.
The guy goes out to the right, and the iPad was stuffed in the bushes. There were multiple different iPads in that bush. And so we saw him in cuffs, and then the police took him away. And then the cops gave the iPad back to us. Because they were like, yeah, we normally never find iPads or... Alrighty.
We drove back saying, son of a bitch, the entire time.
Yay!